The window seals on my Honda Prelude were looking worse for wear after 20 years. The horizontal part was so bad that the metal was starting to show through the rubber coating. Rather than replacing them, I thought I'd have a go at refurbishing them, as much to see how long it would last. Before spraying, make sure you mask up any areas of the car that you don't want to get covered in spray. Use automotive masking tape in order to make sure the paint doesn't damage your car paint or trim in any way. Prior to spraying, it's a good idea to rub the area down with a bit of sandpaper, just to rough up the surface slightly and give the paint something to adhere to. I used 320 grit sandpaper and rubbed very lightly on the surface. Afterwards, make sure you wipe the surface down. I used a paint preparation wipe, but if you can't get any, use a clean cloth, dampened with 90% water and 10% isopropyl alcohol mix. To do the job, I bought a can of K2 Colour Flex rubber protective coating, as I'd heard good things about it online. Once you're ready to spray, give the area multiple light coats, keeping the can around a foot or 30 centimeters away from the area you want to spray. In this situation, I went a bit closer because it was a windy day. Also, make sure you regularly shake the can while spraying in order to keep the contents mixed together. I wasn't happy with the finish on the holes in the seal, the parts where you could see the metal coming through them originally. They didn't cover too well with the spray, so I chose to give these another light sanding to see if I could improve them any more before giving them another few coats. Don't try and remove the masking too soon, in order to prevent any debris falling onto the painted surface while it's still tacky. Once you're happy that everything is dried, remove the masking carefully. Any areas that are thick with overspray, look carefully as you remove it, and if need be, use a craft knife to carefully cut along the joint. I also used a scraper to push some slight overspray under the seal where it had come away from the surface slightly. The finished job looks much better than it did, but obviously not as good as replacing them with new ones. The colour isn't an exact match to the existing rubber seals, but it's not far off. They lasted around 2 years before you could see wear in the surface, and after 3 years I decided to buy some new ones as the rubber coating was beginning to crack. The vertical part of the area I touched up did seem to last better than the horizontal part. I'm not sure exactly why that was. I can only think it might have had something to do with water settling on it. Here's some footage of the finished product. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe and watch my other videos.